Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Show me. A thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. I'm a bit evil because I switched off your sounds. Otherwise, you can probably guess what kind of mess this could be. And I hope that you know already some of the features. But anyway, I'm going to show you some things here. So we'll see about that. Right, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Veronica, and well, initially I'm from Moscow, now I'm in Nizhny Novgorod. And well, I moved here quite some time ago, and since all my life was left in Moscow, I had to start teaching online. And the first thing I want to tell you, I've been there where you are now, freaking out and bits and pieces of anxious. I went through all of those stages of anger and grief, you know, like, what is it? Denial, anger, yeah, all of those, bargaining, depression, and finally acceptance. Yeah. So I really hope that step by step, one day at a time, you're also gonna get there. And I know that these days everyone is freaking out. I know that. So please don't. And that is why I have something to show you. All right. This thing. This thing. What is it? You have already written something in the chat. Can you see? Can you text what you can see here? This thingy, my favorite. Yeah, that's a unicorn. Exactly right. So this unicorn is called George. Yeah. And George is like my totem animal. As you can see, George is pink. George has some weird, I don't know, patterns over here. George is a boy and pink. And nevertheless, you can see that George is kind of sleepy. He's quite calm, notwithstanding everything that's happening. So my main message to you is be like George, okay? Be like George in these times of need. And this is the first thing I wanted to share with you. Being like George in this case, and also like this, is one thing that is a perk of online classes. You can bring your stuff that otherwise you would never bring to class, like your children, the ones you're teaching, yeah, children, anyway, pets, toys, different tools. Make use of something they have at home and try to look at the bright side. Try to make use of something that they have at home they wouldn't otherwise bring to class. This is another thing. We have already made use of the chat, of the mute button, and now I'm gonna use another function, which is quite popular with Zoom. This would be breakout rooms. I'm gonna put you now into small groups, and you will talk to each other. The question is, what are the perks of teaching online classes in contrast with offline ones? Something that you cannot do offline, yeah? Let's look at the bright side, let's be positive. So share with each other those things that you think you can do now that you couldn't do before, okay? Yeah, breakout rooms. And we have 22 people, so let's have like 7 rooms, randomizer, okay? So what can you do now you couldn't do before? Are asking like, what is the teacher doing at this point, you know, with breakout rooms? The teacher is like having a cup of coffee or just went out somewhere to have another class or something. No, we're gonna monitor, we're gonna enter each room and see what's happening there. Let's see. Yes.
Okay. So anyway, nice to meet you anyway.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Veronica.
Yeah, hi. Just you know, monitoring a bit. You okay here? You discussing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want you just to briefly text in the chat the bright ideas that you had while you were having a discussion, if you were, because in some groups, some people switched off the microphones. Be ready throughout this conference. I might put you into groups again, so be ready to speak, not just listen. So type something in the chat, just in case the chat box is this lower bottom menu line of your Zoom conference. You should click on chat and type in something like your ideas that you had, why you think that teaching online is beneficial, more beneficial than something else. Yeah. Unicorn is the last thing I can see now in the chat. Yes, George is still here. Okay, something that you discussed, just a brief note maybe. Okay, because we need to be positive, right? We need to set this positive mode here. Nothing. Yes, you can have all your materials at hand, exactly, right. For some people, it's not a perk. Some people don't know how to work with them, so I'll show you bits and pieces today. Maybe it might help some of you. Yes, online resources, definitely. Time management, very good point, Rumpumple. I don't know what that is, but this is Rumpum. Okay. Yeah, the point is that actually I wanted to speak about that. We start at 10, whatever happens, we just started, yeah? And you give the people a certain amount of time to speak in groups. You just close the breakout rooms and that's it. Okay, relaxed mood. Well, that depends. I don't know, like many students now joke, I'm drinking coffee, but as one of our students, Anastasia may remember, Sergey, yeah, he said that no one knows what's in your cup, right? So you can be relaxed about this. Okay, online tools, yeah. Oh, science and English, yeah. But I mean, you can do that offline, right? Science and English. So yes, teamwork, pair work, lots of things. So for now, we have covered already, we have had a look through a different, Skype teaching. Okay, about Skype and Zoom, we'll speak about in a bit. For now, we have already made use of some of the tools this application allows us to use, right? What were the tools? Enumerate them. I will hint. So the first thing that I did, I muted all of you. This is a tool, right? This is a possibility, something you can do with Zoom. Okay, what else have we already seen? Text in the chat. Again, bottom line and chat, click on it and type in something. Grouping, yeah, like putting students into groups, pairs. These are called breakout rooms. I don't know if you have this application in Russian or in English, so if something is wrong, you don't understand some of the things, you can ask me to speak Russian, but in the Russian version, it's сессионные залы, just in case, yeah? Breakout rooms, yes, grouping. Then, yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, well, chat is here for you too, right? This is a chat. In the chat, not only can you like text each other, but you can also send files. So if you look at our chat, maybe you will see this icon which says file. And you can attach basically anything, any kind of file, audio file, maybe Word file, maybe a picture. And I'm gonna send you now all a picture, which I had somewhere here. Yeah, technical issues, right. Yeah. Okay, this one, yeah. This is just a joke. It's a joke about Zoom. Everyone now is joking that people can be doing whatever, like a husband behind walking in his underwear and, you know, animal sounds and this, yep. Any limits to a size of a file? Well, I don't know. I tried multiple things. All of them worked. It depends on your internet connection, and possibly you cannot be sending files larger than like 1 gigabyte or something, but you can try and see how it works. If it doesn't, you can use Google Classroom for that later on, okay? Yeah, what I'm gonna show you now, for those of you who are maybe new to this platform, I'm gonna show you a vid because I could do like, I'm not sure that while demonstrating my screen, you will see all of those features. So I'm gonna show you a video now and briefly comment, okay? If you have any questions throughout, you can type them in the chat. Can I switch on something like random groups? Yeah, that's what I did, random groups. Or you can select them manually. I'll show you now, yeah? Right, so I'm gonna share my screen. That's again, one of those buttons at the bottom of the page. I will show you now, just using the video. And you will see my screen now. Can you see my screen? Everything. Yeah, everything is happening. Okay. Yep, the video. So let's start with Zoom features here. That was me the other day. Okay. Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna be commenting briefly now on this. So what you can see now is me showing you like включить-выключить звук видео. Вот здесь вот внизу. Это у вас то же самое, внизу вот эта иконка есть. Вот я тут вам показываю выбрать виртуальный фон. В моем случае, как вы видите, this is not working very well because this happens in this way. So be careful with that. Maybe it depends on the camera, and in my case, doesn't work. So once again, it was like here, включить видео, виртуальный фон. And you have different like menu options here. What I wanted to show you is this one. Видео, подправить внешний вид. So this can help you maybe erase some kind of circles under your eyes. Very nice. This, звук. I want you to pay attention to this one. We had with one of our groups, I can see Nastya smiling now because she remembers, we had some issues with the sound because if you have a large group, there may be some kind of echo, there may be weird things happening. So you have to teach your students to switch off the sound, to have a headset, yeah, for better sound. And this here can also be done, so выходная, входная громкость, so you can play with it for the best quality later on. It's in the settings, yeah? This chat settings, if you want to. You can also record, this is what I'm doing now, recording, maybe to send your students later on, yeah? To, if some of them are absent, you can send them the recording of your video, which is also a nice tool. You wouldn't be doing you know, offline, so yeah. Okay, пригласить участников, вот это следующее. This is how you can invite other people here, пригласить. Копировать URL, копировать приглашение. So one of the two things. This can be done like using emails, or maybe you have a chat with them, like WhatsApp chat or something. You copy and paste. There are two options. You saw them today. One of them is a link. They click the link and they are there. The second one is like entering the number of the conference. And there you can assign a password. This is what I did with you. Why this could be a good idea might be because actually later on, if you have many groups online, which I wish you do later on, this might be an issue because some of my students were very active and they tried to join my other conferences. And since I didn't have a password, I had random people, you know, coming in and then leaving. This is not very nice. Maybe you're okay with that. You can delete them, but this is again, your time, your energy, a bit of stress. Setting a password might be a good idea. Okay, good so far? Yes, thumbs up? Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so I copied it and then, yeah. Управлять участниками, вот это вот очень классная штука. This is what I'm using today. This is what you should also configure in your settings because from the start, you don't have this thing, yeah? And you have this magic button, which I used, выключить звук для всех. God mode on, yeah? You switch off the sound for everybody and you can allow them or not allow them to switch it back on again. You know, some children may want to play with it, so this is your choice what you do. Yeah. Или включить. Тут выключить. Yeah. That's what I did. Okay, and this, you see, разрешить включать самим или нет. Yeah, that's it. Those are some icons that you can use to show me your reactions maybe. And you have some options here to choose from, yeah? This is it. The next one is possibly the most important tool that we use. This is демонстрация экрана. Здесь, да? You have 4 options that you can see here. I'm sorry if this is old news for most of you, but for some of you it might be new, okay? I know with me, so. And you have 4 things here. Sharing your desktop, everything that is there, yeah? Beware to delete all the dirty laundry. Доска сообщений, iPhone, iPad, if you have it, or like this. So the first one is possibly the most important tool, yeah, the first one, desktop. And here I wanted to show you this, совместное использование звука компьютера. Вот эта волшебная кнопочка самая. Это если вы хотите аудио. Если вы хотите включить аудио, если вы проигрываете файл, вам нужно тикнуть вот этот бокс. Это демонстрация экрана, первое, и совместное использование звука компьютера. If you are not ticking this box, if you have a laptop, this is all right. But if you have like loudspeakers, the sound is very far from your microphone. The sound quality for your students might not be very nice. But if you tick this box, whatever you're playing on the computer will be heard in the same quality like this direct channel for your students. Yeah, so this is the magic button. Совместное использование. Yeah, and then when you click on демонстрация экрана, everyone will see your screen. Yeah, like this. And then you can show the PDF files, the videos, whatever. Yeah, and on the top you can see остановить. Совместное использование. I have the Russian version, and most of your students will too. Доска сообщений. This is your whiteboard. You can draw things here, you can write things here, you can use the pencil, you can use the text box. With some children, may work wonders. This is what I do with it. You can see that I'm not very good with this. I'm trying to write George, but it is, you can see, yeah, I erased this. That's why I mostly use this in a text box, like text, yeah, and you type. George, this is okay. Multiple colors, you can change the color in format here, yeah? And then maybe you draw something, or your children do it, because this is also, you all have like access to it, so this is it. And different other things. This board will be automatically saved when you close the conference, so later on you can send it to your students, yeah? Automatically saved, or you can do it manually, save it, yeah? And this is about the board. I don't use it very often though, but if you have children whom you're teaching, might be a good tool. Or just, you know, briefly some notes. I usually type them in the chat though, but you know. Okay, right. Yeah, the next feature was iPhone, iPad. Since I have an iPhone and this is a MacBook, you can try this. In my case, it's called, what was it? Screen mirroring. Yeah, you click on this button on your iPhone, and maybe you need to show some pictures on your iPhone. Yeah, and this is just like one click of a button, and you will see this. Yes. So now I'm using like my phone to show stuff. You see, like this, some pictures or something. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Right. Now the chat button is here. If you have missed it, I know I just wanted to show you. Yeah, this last thing, but it's not very important if you don't have an iPhone. Chat box, yeah? You see, so the chat is something that all of us use. You can send stuff to everybody. You can choose your people. This is the file option that I'm showing you, like this, yeah. And сохранить чат, кто-то там что-то может делать. So different opportunities. Yeah, you can record. This is over here now. You can record on this computer, yeah? And these are the breakout rooms. Now look carefully. Сессионные залы, вот они наши, да? You can, like, since this conference was a demo when I didn't have any participants, I can't show it to you here. You can assign the number of the breakout rooms, like this, maybe 4, 5, 6. That will show you how many participants you have in each one. It can be done randomly. Someone asked me about it. Or manually, if you want certain people to work with each other, yeah? Создать сессионные залы, и все. Yes. And here you go. You can assign people to this hall. You can rename those breakout rooms. Yeah, so you can do whatever. You can even assign a time limit. But here I have this. After I just like stop this, yeah, close all the rooms, they have 60 seconds to come back, to finish the discussion, to come back. You can limit this time to like less time or more time, up to you. This is an opportunity. I renamed the room just in case, and I can delete the room also. And I can switch participants and I can just like move them to different rooms, which is also an opportunity. Okay, this was it. I also have a show. I'm sorry, I'm going to show some faces now. Anastasia may recognize them. Yeah, breakout rooms with people. Yeah, it was just one of those things. Yeah, like this. So those are my people, and you can see some people here. So I opened the rooms, and they are there. You entered, all of you entered the rooms. So you clicked on the button. You are here. While you're there, I can monitor, because you will have this icon, войти в сессионный зал. Maybe you want to make notes of some mistakes. Maybe you just want to help them. Maybe you want to see what they're doing. There it depends. You enter the room, you are able to monitor. Here I have like one person. I could move this person to any other breakout room I want to. Yeah. And this is what I see. When I enter, I can hear them. I can participate. Yeah. I can see what is happening. Yes. For example, like this. Войти. that is going to take a bit of time, you know, like this. And you can see some people are, yes, talking, discussing something, and I'm here. I have my video off, and sometimes I have my microphone off, not to interfere. Some people are a bit shy. Yeah. This is it about those ones. If you want to check, by the way, about breakout rooms, important thing. If you wanna, okay, let me show it to you here. Yeah, just a second. Yeah. The point is that they're not there automatically. Yeah, you have to switch on this feature of breakout rooms in your settings. Yeah, can you see this thing now? Yeah, okay. So here I have it in my settings, настройки. Can you see it? Yeah, yeah, yes, okay. Настройки. And here I think it is possibly, yeah, расширенные функции, вот это вот. You will be directed to the site. Yeah. And here you will have it. Настройки. Вам нужно зайти вот в расширенные, которые, да? И вот здесь сессионный зал. Вот. Вы его включаете, выключаете. То есть пока вы вот этот ползунок не передвинете, у вас не будет этой кнопочки там в зуме. Это проблема. Вы, кстати, можете здесь полазить, вы можете посмотреть, тут кучу всего можно настроить. Я здесь настроила пароль, например, настроила, чтобы все мои участники беззвучно входили. То есть это все вот здесь, вот, рыться здесь, на сайте. Okay? Yeah? Yes, this is the one. Right, any questions so far? Can I switch something like random groups? Depends on your background. Yeah, well, my background, I have good lighting, as you can see, and everything is fine. Possibly that's the problem of my camera. I don't really know. Okay, any questions so far about Zoom? Or is it all good news, old news? Did you know about all of that? Am I wasting our time now? No? Okay, let me know. Type in any questions you have so far, if any. Okay, it's not clear. Can't find the settings, never used Zoom. Katya, you did. You told me, okay. All right. Can my students write something on the board? Let's try. Let's try this. I'm switching on доска сообщений again. Yeah. And this is the one. Can you try writing something? Is it working? I am writing, I'm drawing this weird thingy. Yeah, you see? So someone is doing something there. Yes, you're managing this. You can do that. So you see all your can do this at the same time. They can even write and type, or on top you have this in the chat. We have something. Yes, I can't. Well, you in the settings you have this button of дистанционное. Just a sec. Yeah. Okay, let's close this one. Дистанционное управление. И я могу одному человеку передать управление доской. У кого там у нас были проблемы? У кого-то... Полина Клюева вот у нас запрашивает. Давайте, утвердить. Поехали. Well, you're doing this very well. I mean, like, this hello is something I wouldn't manage to do. Mm-hmm. Is it? Yeah? Uh-huh. So this is what's happening. Okay, this is what you can do. Дистанционное управление. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so I'm basically giving you this opportunity of doing this like using my cursor. So this is also another chance. Yeah. You can try and play with it. With some people it works. With others, you should click on this дистанционное управление. It would be on the top of your whiteboard. You can try this. Okay? Where are the settings? The settings for like breakout rooms or something. Okay, settings are usually in your main Zoom screen, which is, okay, let me show you. Top right corner. Yeah? Настройки. Вот это ваши настройки. И здесь можно выйти в настройки в расширенные функции. Вот оно, здесь. Just once again. Yeah? Okay? Yes. Расширенные функции вас на сайт отправят, и там вы можете включить breakout rooms. Okay, guys. Yeah. Any other questions so far? you can't see my Zoom interface. Yeah, that's why I showed you the video, but you can play with settings later on the site. You have to register if you haven't done it yet. On the site, you will have all the settings, or in your main Zoom box, the first one you see when you click on the Zoom icon. Okay? Yeah? No? Yeah. Right, so this is it. Zoom has many different opportunities, whatever you can do, basically like whiteboard and this, but many people think that this is not enough. For me, as an offline teacher, well, in the past, I need some other things, right? I need to share with my students some things that are going to stay after the conference. And for that, basically, can you guess what I use? I can show you the agenda. This is something that we've got on the agenda. This is our plan. I'm going to show you now. Yep. Like this. This is our agenda. Some students find it useful to see what we're going to be doing in class, and that's why sometimes I do this, yeah, to tick the boxes. So we've done Zoom, yeah. Zoom is here. So the second one we're going to discuss, you can see here, is going to be Google Classroom, yeah, and then all of this stuff, hopefully we will have the time for that, okay. So guys, Google Classroom, in our chat books, who uses Google Classroom? Plus or yes or exclamation mark something. Let me know who uses Google Classroom here. Who knows what Google Classroom is? Nobody. No chat. Thanks here. No. Nobody. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sub this one and see the chat. Plus, yes. Never heard. Okay. Some of you heard. Yelena did this. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to show it to you now just a bit. Google Classroom is a Google-based platform which allows you to work magic. Yeah. So here you can see this is the site classroom.google.com. If you have a Google account, you won't need to register. Just type in your Google data. And you will be here. You will see nothing here because you don't have classes yet. So you will have to click on this plus, create or join a class. Join a class, your students, yeah? You give them a code, they join a class, create a class for yourselves. When you create a class, yeah, okay, I've read everything. I agree to all your conditions. Name of the class, subject, room, etc. You create the class. The class is gonna be empty and you can add stuff there. Okay, these are my classes. You can see basically what I do most of my time. Let's go to, well, let's go to CAE, for example, yeah? I have you can see 14 students here. And I open this class. You will see this on top, stream, classwork, people, and marks. I don't like the stream because it's messy. You can see everything I do happens here. Classwork gives it a better look. It looks, more professional. What happens here, you can create things. Create. Assignment, quiz, question, material, topic. Yelena asked me yesterday about this. So we have here, first off, what I do, I create a topic. Topic are would be those set, big things. CAE, yes, is my one group. This is the second group. Yes, writing, speaking, etc. Those are my topics. Yeah, you create a topic, for example, like this, a topic, and for example, trial. Yeah, this is just for you now. Add. You will see it somewhere there. It is going to appear, maybe at the bottom. Yes, trial is here. It's empty. You can add stuff now to trial. Then you start working. What can it do? Okay, so briefly in the chat, tell me. Yeah, chat is here. Okay. Do Google Classroom inside and the phone app have absolutely the same options? Not really. I think the extended version on the side, you have more options, I guess. Yeah. So what can you do there? Yes, definitely, attach files. This is possibly the first thing because you want to share something with your students. If they're new to this, you need to share with them your ebooks, course books. This is the first thing. So you create, I use Material most of the time. I'll tell you why later. Material, for example, you will have this, title, For example, что там, Kids Box 3, yeah? Just randomizer, yeah? Description if you want to, and then add. You can add files from Google Drive, from a link, just a file from your computer, and even a video from YouTube if you wanna. A file from your computer, you know, you just like search for it, select files from your device. A very simple kind of interface, nothing fancy. Okay, conditionals review too, especially for Kids Box 3. This is amazing, but okay, either way. You will see this upload in a matter of seconds, a bit longer now because I'm using my internet connection for the conference. It's gonna work like this. Oh, please work faster, little darling. Yeah. Okay, you have it here. And then you will click, you will see this thing here. Yeah, on the right, you see, okay, I'll show you here. For CAE, no topic. You can set the topic here so it appeared in exactly the folder you want it to appear to. We created the folder which was called, what was it? Trial. Trial. It's gonna appear in trial. All students, this is a beautiful thing. When you add your students, you can assign this not to all of your students, but to certain students, like one person, 2 people, so that only them could see that. This is the second thing. The third beautiful thing about that, if you're doing this online, if you're making use of all of the options, you can just post it, or since I have very inquisitive students and they tend to look through everything, the second I post it, you can schedule. As in tomorrow, I have a class, like, yeah, tomorrow, 26, I have a class at 12. So I schedule this to be posted exactly tomorrow at 12. I prepare now, but it will be posted tomorrow at 12, so that a certain Mashinka won't be able to see it beforehand. Yeah, like this. And it's gonna be posted now in our trial Kids Box. You can see it here, scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah, works like this. Edit material, stuff like that. Good so far? This was material, but there is also this another thing, assignment, quiz assignment, stuff like that. Assignment, the difference with material would be that you will have to set a due date. For example, they have to hand in this homework on a certain date. Yeah, you can set this date here, like for example 30th of March. Yeah, and even the time. Okay, let it be the time. Topic again, the same. We publish it in trial. Points that you can give them for this task, like maximum 100 points, but you can set any number like 10 points, for example. Yeah, 10 points. Again, all students, and this rubric. Title, yeah, so something that you publish here. Adding. So what can you add here? Any type of file, audio file, PDF file, video, any type of file that you want to, Word file, yeah, anything. Because the next thing I'm gonna talk about now will be Google Drive, but just a sec. Okay, for example, let's add something from Google Drive. Yeah, can you still see my screen? Yeah, is it okay? For example, our Teach Online thingy, this one. This is our Google Doc that I closed access to. Add. Okay, add it's here. And you can see this box now. Students can view the file, can edit the file. And this, my favorite, make a copy for each student, which means if you're giving them like a common file access and you want each of them to work separately, it can create a separate copy for each student to work and then hand it in to you. What was it? March 30th this time. Yeah, make a copy for each student like this. And when you assign this, they will get a notification that they have this task like this, right? Assigning. It's very difficult. Okay. So yes, and you can see now here that I created an assignment and it's here. Assignment over here. Handed in 0, assigned 14. That's what you see. How can you check? So you have assigned several tasks. Many people there. You can click to people, see who's there, add people, invite students, yeah, inviting via email. Okay, and marks. Marks would give you this crazy box, yeah, like who handed in what, when, something that is missing, something that is not assigned, how many points the person got. This is like your register. Journal, just like this. Okay, yeah. Questions so far? Attach files is the last thing I could see there. Any questions about this one? No. Okay, good. Yeah, carry on. Yeah. It has many options, guys. The only way to try it out is to see what it can do is to try it out. This is the thing. What I do most of the time, I attach files using Google Drive. I showed you how and when and where. Now I'm going to show you what you can do with your Google Drive. Okay? You ready? Good. I can see only the first 4 faces. I can't see other people, but I hope you're okay there. If not, type something in the chat. Like, Veronica, stop this madness. Okay. Right. Мой диск. Вот он, дисочек. Again, Google Drive is something you can have access to when you register using a Gmail. Yeah, you just can have it. Automatically, it gives you, what was it? 15 gigabytes, I think. For starters, it's enough. Yeah, okay, I'm drinking my liquid and you don't know what I'm drinking. It's coffee. Yeah. So automatically, initially, you'll have 50 gigabytes. So it means that with all the textbooks and audio files, maybe videos, it might not be enough. For me, since now I'm mainly teaching online, I purchased more. I am not forcing you or inviting you to do that, but it's not very expensive. For me, I decided this is better than clearing up and cleaning all my closet every single day with the email, because I do a lot of things and send a lot of heavy files. For me, this is another option. Купить больше места, вот здесь, если вы хотите. But for starters, it's okay. There is another option. Every time you can register a new email and you will have another 15 gigabytes. This is another thing that you can do, maybe, if you want to. We're okay. I'm really happy. Free resource. Google Classroom, Google Docs, and Zoom, free. For Zoom, for those of you who know, there is this thing that the free version of Zoom has only 40-minute limit for groups, yeah? For one-to-one students, that's okay, no limits. But if you have more than one person, like 2 people, 40 minutes are free. So you have several options. Option number 1, you reconnect after 40 minutes, new conference. It is okay, but since I have like large groups, and one of the groups was like 12 people, now there are fewer, but still, you can imagine how much time it would take for 12 people to reconnect. So I decided not to experiment, and I bought a paid account. Again, for me, it was not very expensive, but these days with the exchange rate of $1, I don't know how it's gonna play out. But now I have a professional plan. This is called a plan. There, you can check it on the Zoom site. You can buy it if you want to not have this limitation. But again, it's up to you. You can start with 40 minutes. If this is a temporary thing, don't buy this paid plan, okay? Try it out. If it works, maybe then, maybe later. All the other things are there. Actually, yeah, Zoom plan. I think I had it somewhere here, I guess, Zoom plan. This is the site of Zoom. Yeah. The site is Zoom US, yeah, the official one, and you can see here бесплатный. Если вы вот это все сравните, на самом деле там по сути одно и то же. То есть вот это то, что мы с вами сейчас делаем, я могла бы делать в бесплатном плане, 100 человек. Но 40 минут, до свидания. Вот это мой professional. So the prices, well, I'm thinking it's okay, yeah, if you're teaching online, if you're getting money for that, could be manageable. Or you can ask your company to pay for you. This is what some companies are doing now. I think it's like for предприятия, that's what they're doing. And here they have like 50 organizers, so up to 50 people who can do that. You can ask your school or your institution to buy it for you. If they're forcing you, if they're throwing you at the deep end of the swimming pool, ask them to help you swim. Yeah, this is a thing. 100 участников там, здесь вот 24 часа, будем здесь долго с вами, видимо, ограничения мои. And all the rest is basically the same, guys. Really, you can record, you can do everything. The only, like, the main difference is this 40-minute limit. Some people, there's been a rumor, I heard it through the grapevine, that they have actually canceled this 40-minute limit for some people. I don't know, for some of you it works. I saw it on Facebook that some people don't get stopped after 40 minutes because of this COVID thingy, but not everyone got it. I don't know how it works really. So that's it. Okay, this is the Zoom. But all the rest, Google Disk, Google Classroom, all free. The limitation is 50 gigabytes. This is it, yeah? So your disk, I have like loads of things here, right? I've been here for many, many years. You can share files with each other. You can add students here. Google Disk is a magnificent place to store all your data. So how this works, you can create files. The most beautiful, magical thing that it has is like those common access files, okay? I will show it here to you. Google Documents, Google Disk, the same. Google Documents, just easier for you to show Google Docs. There is an application only for the first session. Only for the first session you have this canceled limit. Yeah? Is it right, Olga? You can see it in the chat. Okay. So, documents. You can create here documents, which would be a, yes, which would be the same as your Word file, Microsoft Word. Yeah. Таблицы — это Excel, презентации PowerPoint, формы, что-то новенькое, сейчас покажу. Documents, документы. То есть, по сути, вы создаете тот же самый документ, вордовский, он выглядит прям вот, ну, очень похож. Пустой, да? Создать. Ваш Word. Вот он. Все те же tools, все, что хотите. Ну, вот он, да, ваш стандартный. В чем разница? What's the difference? Who knows? Text me in the chat. Who knows? Not gonna tell you until you talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Group access. So you can share this file. Настройки доступа, да, вот это. Сверху. Новый документ. Okay, let's name it T, whatever that is. Trial again, yeah, trial. And you can give access to this file to as many people as you want. You can select certain people. What I usually do is this. This is how I shared that file with your emails on Facebook. Копировать ссылку общего доступа. И здесь вы можете выбрать, просматривать, редактировать, комментировать. Вот все, что хотите. Я выбираю редактировать, да, чтобы получилось. Вот эту ссылку вы копируете, нажимаете «Готово» и посылаете людям. То есть я вам могу сейчас, по сути, давайте копировать. Готово. Вот. You can click now on this link and type in something in this file. You can try now if you want to. But I hope it's gonna work. Yes, I can see some. And I love what Google does. Неопознанный КТ, вот эти все прикольные штуки. Неопознанная панда. Yeah, неопознанный КТ says hi. Yes, and that's it. Hi there. So this is what happens. Неопознанная квага. Что такое квага? Okay. All right, that's it. Тигр. It's working. So it's working. Yeah, you can do this. A colleague of mine said she had planned a lot of sessions, so they gave her unlimited access. Wow, this is cool, really. Yes. Okay, it's a miracle. Yeah, this is basically what I have already made use of in our Google Doc. with your emails. You could open the file, edit, add, maybe delete some people if you're able, but that's fine. It's a miracle. Yes. You can change all the settings, guys, like in a Word file. I'm not going to show you, but like, you know, what I do is like a template of this blue color. Don't know why, but yeah, you can change all of this, the color and the settings, anything. You can add what I usually do, like tables here. You can create your worksheets which are interactive for your students to be working at the same time, you know, live with people. Yes, that's cool. All right. So what happened? Yeah, let me just go back here now. What I did with the help of this, yeah, maybe you can type in your ideas. I can show you what I did with my students. Yeah, like in documents, we did what I usually do, since I mainly teach exam classes, right? Yes, yeah, here it is. This was Common Access file in which my students published their reports. And what we did, yeah, this is like useful language for reports and all of that. Yeah. And then, yeah, summary here, a bit below, it's a bit slow. Connection, hello there, connection. Yeah, these are the reports. And you can see here that I asked them to publish the reports, and then there were comments. Can you see them? Yeah. So I asked the people to give feedback to each other on this file in this format of comments. I could be more monitoring this live. I could see what they were typing and address them during the class. But this was very nice and handy and quite fast. I think it went quite well. So later on, they could address each other's comments and maybe correct something again online. This is what I do. I do collaborative writing for my students. And actually, you can do lots of things. Not only that, any kind of worksheets like discourse markers here I had, yeah. Just a table for you to, yeah. Common access to the file, copy paste all together. If you want it not to turn into a mess, ask the first pair to do the first column, the second pair, the second column, etc. And then check. Yeah. Okay. Guys, are you with me? Yes. Okay. This is it. Multiple things. Any kind of worksheets that you do just gives you this nice touch of common access and an opportunity to edit. Okay. So this was just the docs, right? Just the docs. But also, I told you, you can do the same with Excel tables. Don't know why, but maybe you need it. For Excel tables, you can create magnificent spreadsheets for like classroom attendance, something like this. I wanted to show you presentations briefly. The same thing, again, common access. You create a presentation like PowerPoint, yeah? You see, there's even one thing that is a template, Slavarny kartishki. Yeah, what I did here can be saying, yes, over here, you know, different things. Multiple things that can be done. For example, what was it here? This is what I created for my TKT class. The topic of the presentation. Again, you see the interface is well familiar. It's the same, but настройки доступа, common access, students can work on this and they can even create their own presentations like this, yeah? So this is what I created to be more or less interactive with my students. Yep. Let me show you. Okay. Yep. Whatever we teach in class falls into two categories. This and this. This is more or less interactive. Before it appears, you know, with animation, you can tell me, how do we call the first one? TKT class? Who knows? Okay, those were the systems, and the other one is the skills. Yeah, this is like the first thing. Then we have this. I elicited from my students or student, and then they appear. It's grammar. What can you teach in terms of grammar? And things like that, more or less interactive presentation. You can give your student access to this file so that they can type there. Yeah, something they can type. This is the thing. Yeah. But not only that, yeah, you can ask them to, you can do revision like I do it usually very frequently for revision. This was a CAE test from Test Builder. So you have to like match, like convey, language check, convey, which one from here? Yeah. Okay. So convey a message meaning, yeah, out of sight, etc. If they match, you can do a print screen and send this to their chat, for example, like this, yeah, so that all of them had access, and then ask them to work in breakout rooms and then show them the answers. The second slide would be the answers, for example. It's an opportunity. Okay, right, presentations. And the last but not the least thingy here, where is it? Yeah, here, I promised to show you forms. This is possibly my favorite thing. Google Forms would be like interactive tests. I know it is time consuming, but if you have 50+ students, maybe you should take your time to create this test so that it is automatically checked later. Пустой file. Are you familiar with the forms? Text. No. Новая форма. Okay. If you are, let me know what you do with them. Новая форма. Trial. Yeah. Вопрос без заголовка. Вопрос с заголовком. What's my name? What's my name? Вариант 1. Надя. Добавить вариант. Veronica. Yeah. And Вася. I'm sorry, yeah, guys, but and you can have this option. Один из списка, несколько из списков, эти ваши стандартные все, да, раскрывающийся список, можно даже текст с абзацем, то есть open-ended такой поставить. Ну вот у меня здесь, как вы понимаете, один из списка. Multi-choice, наш любимый. Окей. Вот у вас этот вопрос, соответственно. Здесь описание. Ну, здесь вы можете что-то добавить, да, соответственно, можете добавить следующий вопрос. Ну, вот так вы это создаете, да. Добавить вариант другое. Okay, right, it is here. Then, after that, you can actually here set the correct answer, yeah, like, or even add a picture. Later on, you can see how it works here. You can even add a video for the question. So, it's обязательный вопрос, for example. You can play with this, yeah. And change the order of questions. Everything can be done here. Выбрать действие для каждого, да. Перейти к следующему разделу. Stuff like that. You can add the correct answer here. And this is how you create your form. Then you save it. Отправить или что-то еще. И получается у вас interactive тест. Сейчас покажу. I wanted to show you like my CAE course quiz. CAE is the topic of today, I guess. This is it. Yeah. And this is what you do. You send this to your students and they answer. CAE gives you a chance to prove that your level of English is at which level? CAE quiz. Who knows? C1. Ага. Well, the correct answer is both C1 and C2, actually. Yeah, because, yeah. And this is, you see, like the correct answer. But your students won't like be able to see that. They will do, this is your, like, you can click on this просмотр so that you can see how your students are going to see that. Both C1 and C2. They click, they tick, they select everything, and then at the bottom отправить. И вот то, что они отправляют, вам придет в виде формы ответов. Вы увидите, кто насколько правильно ответил. И у вас даже потом можно составить будет форму вот в Excel с процентовкой, кто на что, какие типичные ошибки. Это все вот автоматически с помощью форм. Isn't it magic? Isn't it? Yeah, okay. You can play with Google Forms to see how they work for you later on. Yeah, for that, you just need a Gmail, Google account, Google Form. Okay? You familiar now? Okay, I mean, have you done this before? No? No. Okay. Well, you can try. Hope you will. It's a nice tool. those are Google Docs, and which can be put into your Google Classroom, to attach. And this is how you can basically organize all of this process. And this is how we're ticking like the second box here. Yeah, Google Classroom and Google Drive. The next thing on my agenda would be WhatsApp. Why do you think WhatsApp is here? Why would I need even more contact with my students? Type in something. Yes, announcements. We can send links, exactly. You know, this is, for me, it's like a self-preservation thing. Emails, maybe this is not always a good idea because some people, yeah, widely spread, better at emailing. Yeah, people may not always have access to emails. This is not like instant messaging kind of thing. So I create groups for most of my students with whom I work online. And sorry, again, this is going to be an example of your group. Yep. So what you can see here is like homework. Yeah. That I type some comments. Someone has problems, they type this in the group. I send files. People send some files. You can see it here. And people send their writings in the WhatsApp chat. This is also a possibility. They can open those files. Yeah. Like, for example, this one. Okay, we can open Eugenius because it's faster, but you can open, see again, peer checking, all of this. Well, pictures, 8th of March, it was, I guess, yeah. This is what we did with the pictures. They had to compare pictures. They sent their own pictures. So pictures are a possibility. Any kind of file. And what I especially value in this one is this. Those were the recordings of their speaking. Or WhatsApp has this, kind of voice memo, voice recording option. They can send you their voice recordings very fast. There is no person in the world who cannot do that. There is just one click of a button. Again, peer checking, you checking, feedback instantly can be done. Yeah, you see. Then if I have something instant to send them, not in the chat, I send it to WhatsApp group. Because sometimes they have the chat on the computer, not very handy together with Zoom, but they have the phone. They read from the phone, they chat in the breakout room. For some people, it's better. That's why I use WhatsApp. It's fast and furious, and lots of things can be sent there very, very fast. And if you have problems with some of the students who haven't joined, you can text them again instantly, very fast. WhatsApp chat is my backup plan for problems, but I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. Okay, WhatsApp chat, all of this, audios, files, any kind of files, anything. Yeah. If you're not okay with WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram, может даже VK, but I don't know, whatever you prefer, any kind of group that your students are okay with. I'd say that your students, not you. Yeah. Okay, there is one more thing, maybe one of the last but not the least things, this. Possibly I should have started with it. It is something that all of us use. This is our interactive, well, not interactive, but ebooks. We all use course books, right? We all demonstrate, share our screen, and we use course books in the e-format. What can you do actually in class with a paper book? Well, you can highlight, you can underline, you can match, but this is it. Yeah, it's there forever. With the PDF format, with the ebook, you can do things. Well, that's why I love it. You can do things in multiple ways and multiple times. I have a MacBook. Please, someone type, if you also have a MacBook, do I need to spend time showing you my Mac version? No? Okay, I'll start anyway, but because Mac application, which is inbuilt for PDF viewer, is just enough for everything. But I know that not all people have Macs, so I'm just going to show you, Olga, hello, this is Outcomes, your book. This is Outcomes Advanced, and this is what I did with it. You can see on one page, so much stuff, interactive. Yeah, looking at this page, can you briefly enumerate the features that I used in working with this page? because there are lots of them here. What did I use? Well, the first thing I'm gonna hint, I inserted some text. This is the first tool. What else? Highlighting, exactly, this is it. Different colors, yeah, very good. What else? Yeah, different colors, okay. Yes, you can add some shapes, and also I used a pencil to draw this kind of thingy here, yeah. This is for Mac. But the good news is, for some of you, I promised to find, and I did. I found a PDF, maybe some of you know about this, a PDF program that is compatible with both Windows and Mac. Whatever platform you have, you can download it, all right? This program is called Foxit Reader, or the Foxit Reader. I will send you a link later, the download link, okay? Foxit Reader, yeah. Yep, and I'm gonna show you now around a bit. You see, guys, for Mac, it is a bit different, okay? It works in a different way. The interface is a bit different. For Windows, it's a bit, as I call it, Soviet Union kind of interface. I don't like it, but anyway, you can try. So let's see what I have here, yeah? This is the same book, but without any like notes. Highlight. These are all your like options, yeah. Highlight, okay, highlight the text, no problem. Squiggly line. Можно повеселиться, да? Squiggly line, come on. Squiggly line. Underline, you can even cross off some things. Yeah, if you don't like this word, you can cross it off. Replace text, something, insert text. This is what I used here, yeah, like insert text. Here you need to insert text in certain places. The crime rate is pretty high. There are a lot of, so something is missing here, yeah? Insert text, what is missing? From the box, what's missing? There are a lot of, no, давайте. What's missing? Okay, markings, very good, yeah. Markings, yeah, that's what I type here, yeah? Markings, okay, it's gonna be there if you just click on this, yeah, tiny markings will be there, yeah, for example, like this. Typewriter, the most typical one, just type in any text, no problem. Yeah, type very fast. You can change the color here, the color of the text, the color of the box, all of those options. Typewriter, text box. You can insert a text box if you want it to look like this, yeah, like a box. Again, maybe change the color of the box, maybe change the color of the text, which is weird, but anyway, you can do that if you want to play with it, yeah. I want it to be yellow. It's going to be weird, but still it's here. Yeah. Okay, you can delete it, whatever. Right, text box, call out, looks like this. Yeah, like this. Note, footnote. Note, this is what I use very frequently for answers. Since sometimes we teach groups and which are advanced or proficiency, we don't remember all of the answers. We can't do it like this. I copy paste answers from the answer file here, like 1A to B, yeah, 1A to B, like 3C, yeah, for myself. And like this, because when you show the page, you won't see the answers. But when they're done, you can do like this. Yeah, or you can open the box and show them the answers, which is handy, you know, while you're preparing for the class, could be a nice thing to do. That's why I do. In these notes, sometimes I also add like vocab notes. For example, muggings would be like this kind of aggressive attack in the street with violence. I can type this note next to the word muggings, yeah? So I add the note like here, for example. And then you can show your students, maybe. Okay, there is also an option of a pencil if you want to just underline something, yeah? And area highlight, if you have bad quality PDF files, sometimes it happens, you cannot highlight text. So there is another option of this one. You can just highlight it like this. Why not? What I love, my favorite, like most favorite thing possibly in Foxit, why I'm showing it to you, maybe this is the reason why I'm gonna switch to Foxit, is this one, file. You can insert and add any file in this document. You have listening here, right? The arrow pointing. So you click on the file on top. Yeah, can you see it? I wanna see faces, I wanna see faces, that's good. All right, file. Ну вот сюда, да, listening one, например, прям вот сюда, вот он, да, и выбираем с вашего компа любой файл, ну у меня там track one, например, да, open, все, вот он, потом просто нажимаем, и оно играет. Я не знаю, вы услышите его, сейчас нет.
Outcomes Advanced Students Book by Hugh Deller.
Okay, so 2 seconds. This is very handy if you're like me, if you value your time, like ergonomic, all of this stuff, because you don't have to open 25 applications at the same time. Insert, play. It basically creates your interactive textbook for the students without the need to buy it, you know, because they're quite pricey. Not only can you insert this kind of file, guys, you can insert anything. For example, okay, another, just file, click, anything from my desktop. Yeah, I can insert this weird image that I sent you before. Open. Вот она ваша, как клип, что это такое. Открыли, все, картинка. Все, что угодно, пожалуйста, Word file, не знаю, Word, even your Google Doc, anything. Yeah, so you can create this interactive book with additional extra tasks for your students just within this application. I know it's time consuming, I know it might be painful, but possibly if you're teaching a class, several classes of the same level, you can actually create it once and then use it multiple times. Why not? One more thing to show you what I do, since this is the lexical approach and you're possibly familiar with the abundance of vocabulary that happens to students, you do a lot of revision. It also allows you to do that. You can choose shape, for example, rectangle. Ну, например. Olga's favorite, conspicuous consumption. Olga, if you're here. Yeah, that's it. Conspicuous consumption. Все, закрыли. Подвинули, уменьшили, изменили цвет. В следующий раз у вас готовый worksheet. Вы это показываете студентам, они вам называют, можно помогать вот так чуть-чуть, да? Each. Conspicuous, yeah, and you delete. This is what I do a lot, right? Because with the lexical approach, we need a lot of revision, and it takes you like 1 minute of your time. You can do it even during your class very quickly. They had a problem, hide, quick review at the end of the class, yeah, instead of the board. And then so I basically use this for everything. Make sense? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Please explore this. I'll send you possibly, okay, later on today or tomorrow, I'll send you a file with all of these links, all of the stuff that I told you. You can download it, maybe even before me. Foxit Reader, like Fox, the animal, Foxit Reader. For Windows, it worked. I tried. This is Mac, also okay. Yeah. But in Windows, it looks a bit different. What you need there would be view, maybe, and comment. There will be like 2 things that you will need to choose. For view, by the way, you can also like single page, continuous facing. Ну вот как вам удобнее, да? Тут можно даже rotate. Insert, work, hide, play. Hopefully, it's going to work for you. Okay? Yeah, we good? Carry on. If you have any questions now about, yeah, by the way, you can close all the tabs and you can save your edit, well, whatever you edited, so that all of the stuff stays there. Or don't save. Yeah, I usually save because, you know, you worked a lot, you inserted the files and, you know, you want to save it. So next time you open it, it will all be there like this. Yeah, like this. And this was our Foxit editor. Okay, the next step on my agenda is here, Presentation Plus. I don't know if I should tell you about it. Yeah, any questions about Foxit, or are we good? Yeah, okay. Presentation Plus. Okay, this is what I promised to tell you about interactive books. So basically, with the help of Foxit, you create your interactive course book, but they have already been created by some other people for various textbooks. The one I'm going to show you is here. Well, obviously it's CAE, it's complete advanced, but I had a lot of issues with this, guys, honestly. I'm just like, I don't want to scare you, but you should be very careful before purchasing this thing. I purchased a disc. I'll show you now. Just push on. Oh, falling stuff. Well done. Presentation Plus. It cost me an arm and a leg and a kidney, but I wanted it. I wanted it very much. This was like the thing that could save a lot of time instead of inserting stuff into Foxit, and this thingy didn't work. This thingy didn't work on my Mac. So if some of you wanna get it from me, text me, because it works on Windows. They didn't tell me. There was a month of different texting and answering, emailing Cambridge people, because this is an official disk. It's like, you know, it has all this ICBM or whatever it is, SBM. Eventually, after this month of hell, they gave me access to the bookshelf. This is a Cambridge, this is maybe like an ebook, you know, online access. Again, it works not perfectly well, but okay for me. This is the book, and you have it all interactive here. So whatever you have like in the paper book, you have here. For example, I have here like this unit, leisure entertainment, starting off. Yeah, you just click on this, automatically direct it to this page, and you have it all here in this nice format. What you can do here, you can like highlight stuff, definition, create note even, yeah, if you want to like write something down. Even a voice recording can be attached. Yeah. This is not it, obviously. We can carry on to this one. Yeah. Just want to show you a couple of features, not just for you to know that it exists. Interactive tasks, listening, play, go. One click of a button, play. Is it working? No. Okay. Maybe another one. But then you listen, you select, you with your students again, interactive, check, correct, show answers. Also a possibility, yeah? Show and save answers, anything, yeah? You see, those are the answers. And reset. You see, I'm telling you, yes. Person, active teach, okay, yeah. All the stuff interactive here, like he sang at family something, yeah, and you choose like assemblies, right? And check, and this is not all right. Yeah, so this is how it works, this thingy. You see, it's not perfect, but still quite good. And again, recording, play, maybe it's not playing now, but okay, anyway, it plays with the students. You can have this, like you can go to any unit, it's here, yeah, any unit, any page. You can go to teacher's book, to workbook, all the files, everything here is done for you. And this is a beautiful thing. I enjoy it immensely, but it is pricey. I don't know if there are free things like that, really not sure. But still, okay, we had some comments. If students want to look through the notes in this PDF file after the lesson, where can they find it? The point is that what I do with my students, I usually like print screen the page, referring back to PDF, yeah? Print screen the page. On Mac, it's like a combination of 3 buttons, keys on the keyboard, and I send it to their WhatsApp chat. Print screen, send. You can send them this interactive book every time, but I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah. Person, someone recommends Person for, it's called, okay, Presentation Plus. If you want to Google your books, Presentation Plus. Active Teach, Udella, yeah. roadmap. There is also there are also different other options, as in I'm going to show you now here. Or somewhere here, I guess. Yes, no. Outcomes. Yeah. I had it. Teacher resources. If you are registered here, if you have this code, you will have access to lots of beautiful things that Hugh Deller created for outcomes. Teacher resources, walkthrough video, pacing guides, student book, workbook audio, video scripts, word lists, practice, tests, act or draw worksheets. This is if you have this code, if you bought this book, not downloaded it, you know, like illegally, you will have this code. And student resources. I use it a lot. It's got beautiful videos here and revision games. And this is not an ebook, but it's just another thing you can explore. So possibly what you can do is type in Google, you know, nothing fancy, the name of your book and different resources like eSupport or Presentation Plus, and see what they've got to offer. Yeah. And maybe if you want to purchase this thingy, which costs an arm and a leg, you can again ask your beautiful institution to do it for you, because this can be used by many people, not just one person. They can, I know that people buy it for schools if you're working for some institution, yeah? Because this is a lifesaver, a time saver, and this really was quite handy. It reduced my prep time to a minimum. Presentation Plus. Or you can use Foxit and do it on your own, exploring it. Yeah. Okay, guys, there's a bookshelf. And I'm ticking another box in our agenda, Presentation Plus. Don't have very much left though, but still. Okay, as you can see, the next, any questions so far? Group chat? Yeah, Wi-Fi problem. So I addressed it from previously a bit. What if you have Wi-Fi problems? Well, first off, you have to check that you don't have them. This is an issue, right? And for your students, this can be an issue too. The only thing I can tell you is you have to be ready, okay? You have to prepare yourselves that this might happen, and you have to have a backup plan. Yes, okay, someone needs to leave, all right. And the point is, which options do I have? Wi-Fi is slow, Zoom is not working. Ever happened? Show me. Or maybe like this. Ever happened? Yeah, it happened many times with most of us. What I do, there are options. I did it. It is weird, but still possible. I delivered a class via WhatsApp. I know, I know this sounds really crazy, but in your WhatsApp, not in this app that I have here, but on your phone, you have a group call with a video, yeah? Group call with a video, you can do the same. You can send files and tasks simultaneously. This is like my backup plan. It is possible. The second option, if you have problems with Wi-Fi, you or your students, you should make use of hotspot. On your phone, you have this option of sharing your internet. Everyone has got internet on their phones, LTE, 3G, whatever they have. You can share the internet with your computer and use the internet like this. In your settings, on your phone, find this hotspot. Как это по-русски там называется? Напишите, пожалуйста, кто помнит. Трудности сегодня с русским. И все на английском, и телефон. Точка доступа, спасибо большое. Вот точка доступа. И вы просто расшариваете интернет или режим модема, у кого как. Вам нужно найти в своем, они по-разному везде называются, и в разных местах находятся в ваших settings, да, в настройках. И там вы share, то есть вы свой телефон используете как модем для компьютера. Это если вы хотите на компьютере вести. Очень много раз для моих студентов помогало, кто-то шерил, и на самом деле нормальное качество. Даже в Zoom работает. So backup plan one hotspot. Yes, you have enough data. Yes, you have enough, like you have a good plan. And because I have unlimited internet. And now I think most of the plans are like unlimited, but you should check definitely. Option number one, hotspot. Option number two, WhatsApp. Sometimes people do it even via Facebook or VK. So you have to figure out your backup plan. It will make you feel more secure. yeah, while you're teaching online. It will give you this plan B kind of option in your mind's eye. Yeah, and no, mine doesn't block the option of hotspot. I do this very frequently. Yeah, so make sure that you know it, you know how to do it, and you can tell your students how to do that if they have problems. Yeah, so be ready for this. This is my piece of advice. WhatsApp or hotspot or something else, maybe transfer the class. You have to be, this happens. With technology, something always goes wrong. Yeah, you have to be just, embrace it. You have to embrace this. Yeah, this is the thing. Okay, guys, how many people, this was Wi-Fi problems, how many people do we have left? Because I have like one more, yeah, not very many people. I have one more beautiful thing I wanted to show you if you have like, and then I wanted to share your ideas if it's, okay. Yeah, I wanted to show you, but I'll need like 5 more minutes for this game, and then I'll need 10 more minutes of your time after that. Those of you who need to leave, it's, okay, I understand, but still. Okay, I still want to show you this thingy. I don't know how it's gonna work for you because this is new for me too. I saw it at a seminar on Monday and I loved the idea because all of this was very like, energy consuming and a bit difficult maybe for some of you. So I want to lighten up a bit with the help of this. I'm talking about Quizlet. Write a plus or something, those of you who know about Quizlet. Yeah. Plus, good, that's cool. So you know what Quizlet does, right? It creates like word sets of like word definition, word translation, word picture with the help of which you can practice. What I saw is another feature of this Quizlet, and I want to share it with you. I did it yesterday with Елена and Tanya. Yeah, and this is Quizlet Live. By the way, good news. Ограничения все сняли. Можно до какого-то, по-моему, 30 апреля платной версии пользоваться бесплатно. Если вы хотите, можете это делать. Но я вам покажу другую штуку. Я вам покажу. Вот. Где там у меня это мой Quizlet? Вот это. Quizlet Live это называется у нас. Вы выбираете любой свой Quizlet сет, который вы создали, и нажимаете волшебную кнопочку Quizlet Live. Сейчас вы пойдете либо сюда, либо прямо с телефона вы отсканируете вот этот вот QR-код. Как хотите, it's your choice, guys, yeah, that's what you do. Давайте, вперед. То есть, либо вот это, Quizlet Live, набираем код, либо вот это. Можно с телефона, можно с компьютера, как вам удобнее. Попробуем. И я увижу, вам нужно будет ввести свое имя, и я все увижу, где там, как, кто и что делает. Так. Кто и что и где. Ура! Видите, вы появляетесь. Анна появилась, Мария появилась. Ага. Еще хочу. Минимум 4 человека нужно, ребят, здесь. Минимум 4. Полина появилась. Так. Еще хочу, хотя бы одного. Вот Лейла появилась. Видите, вы появляетесь. Я не знаю, я сейчас шерю же экран, да? Ага. И все. Давайте еще кто-то. Ждем еще минутку и начинаем. Анастасия появилась. Yes. Good. Давайте, пока вы присоединяетесь, я вам расскажу быстренько, что произойдет сейчас, когда я нажму вот эту кнопку волшебную Create a Game. Вы разобьетесь на группы рандомненько. Каждый будет в группе с кем-то, да, но в зависимости от того, сколько человек. Катя появилась, отлично. Соответственно, что будет? Вам нужно будет коллаборировать с членами вашей команды. Вас разобьют на команды. Естественно, тот квиз, который я создала здесь сейчас, он был на тему нашего семинара, вебинара, technologies, вот все tools и options and features of different applications that we have discussed. Вам нужно будет просто матчить, выбирать из списка, например, Zoom, и там будет options, там, например, edit files, да, или breakout rooms. Вам нужно будет выбрать ту опцию, которая подходит, да. Проблема в том, что все, кто в вашей группе будут присутствовать, только у одного человека вот, на экране будет правильная опция. То есть у вас у всех будут разные опции. И только у одного из группы будет правильное, и именно тот человек должен будет нажать волшебную кнопочку. Да? Я, наверное, сейчас вас не буду делить на группы, мы попробуем это сделать в таком режиме хаотичном. Но изначально, как это идеально должно быть, я вас сейчас, я создам класс, вы разделитесь на группы, я должна вас в breakout rooms поместить с теми людьми, с кем вы в группах, просто это будет долго, я поэтому сейчас не хочу это делать. И вы будете с этими людьми обсуждать это все, что происходит у нас. Чат, да? Since yesterday. Free, yes. Where do we go? Вот, Quizlet Live. Ага, спасибо. Все, давайте тогда сейчас начнем, да? Ну, если вы хотите, мы можем, конечно, заморочиться, еще минут 5 потратить на разделение на группы, но я просто хочу вам показать. Ладно, давайте мы сейчас, если вы мне позволите, мы не будем делиться, да, потому что сложно будет. Вот, делю. Это competition, да, то есть первая группа, которая дойдет до конца, выигрывает. Кто быстрее? Если вы нажимаете неправильный ответ, то вас возвращают в начало. Ну, такой вот drilling. Опять же, еще раз повторюсь, в каждой группе только у одного человека будет правильный ответ. Если 2 человека одновременно нажмут на кнопку, не работает. То есть нужно смотреть четко, чтобы у вас был этот правильный ответ. Попробуем? Да? Вот. Create game. Смотрите, вот у вас 4 группы. Links. Светлана, Анастасия, Вера, Ram-pam-pam. Alligators, sea turtles and camels. Когда я нажму Start Game, вот у рыси links только либо у Светланы, либо у Насти, либо у Веры, либо у Рапунцель, I'm sorry, будет один правильный ответ. Вы должны будете как-то быстро сработать, нажать или нет, да, то есть рандомно не нажимаем. Let's try. Давайте, поехали. Start game. Disconnected. Okay. Start game anyway. Давайте. Let's go. И у меня здесь будут показываться правильные ответы. Поехали. У вас должны сейчас быть уже опции. Так. First group. One correct answer. А это кто у нас был? И это у нас links. Yeah. Давайте. Work. Click on something. Links is working. Yeah. Come on, alligators, sea turtles, camels. Click on something. Click. Yes, no. Go. 3 links. Guys, come on. Click on something. Can you see anything in your like phones or new phones or somewhere? Alligators, sea turtles, camels. Рыси самые быстрые, но в принципе, наверное, они в природе там самые быстрые. Okay. 5. Yes, sea turtles. You're on board. That's cool. Camels, alligators. Выдает ошибку. Congratulations. Вот она, наша группа. Кто это у нас был? Это links? Yeah. Click to continue to stats. Congratulations. So now we can see the stats afterwards. You can see this. Yeah. Initially confused with Google Classroom, WhatsApp, Google Drive confused with Google Classroom. Ну, тут можно просто типичные ошибки посмотреть, да, что тут вы делали, что нет. Я вам просто как идею это вбросила, то есть моя задача была не, так скажем, все это вам детально показать, просто скажу, вот это был мой LT-сет, ну, вы его создаете, как обычно, да, вот здесь вот у вас, Zoom Breakout Room, Zoom Screen Share, ну, вот как вы это делаете, да, Zoom и так далее. Вот ваш сет. Обычно у вас то, что на телефоне, да, вот это, вот нижнее, Live, только на компьютере или на планшете. Вы нажимаете кнопочку Live, это все, вот и все. И автоматически у вас создается, вы выбираете режим, который вам нравится, то есть дефиниция, выбор или наоборот. Ну, я выбрала, по-моему, вот этот, какой я выбрала? Ну, вот этот, неважно, да? Select. И все. Вашим студентам вы шарите либо этот код, либо QR. Вот и все. Веселая музычка. Okay, don't see the question. Now there are no questions because we have not joined. Now we're just going to be done with this. But this is just an idea. Check out Quizlet Live. It's a nice one. You can do it online or offline with your students later on if you want to put them into groups. Quite nice. A nice touch. Okay? Yeah? We're good. The last thing I want to do with you guys, the last thing is your sharing and caring. And we're going to do it the way we started. We're going to do it with the help of our Google Docs. Okay. Yep. I'm going to just open this one. So this is the file that I'm going to send to your chat now. LT Ideas. We are, how many now? How many of us are left now? I'm going to divide you possibly into not as many groups. Let me see how many people are left. Yep. There are, yeah, how many people? Top of the screen. 21. 21. So for 21 people, let's have like maybe five groups, okay? Yep. So what is going to happen now? I'm going to randomly divide you into breakout rooms. You will talk to each other. I will send you this file, and you will write in the corresponding box the names of your teammates, like Yelena, Rapunzel. The tool that you use. This is not something we discussed. This is something that you can share. This is something that you use, and you want to share it with the group. Some other tool, some other site, some other idea which could help other people cope with all of this madness. Okay, I'm going to put you into bigger groups so that you had more people to discuss it with. Yeah,
and it's useful because then the student can revise the material just by scrolling, you know. So if
you mean the chat?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you create like group. I do the same. Yeah, I have VK chats for every group.
No, I have the same in WhatsApp. I have all the group in WhatsApp.
I'm
Yeah, Veronica?
sorry to interrupt. Your line is the second line, yeah, in the Google file. Okay. Type in something. All right.
Learn English from British Council, like BBC, so this kind of stuff.
Yeah, actually,
Yet.
so we have these same things, and I use learning English kids with my brilliant student who's 8, but he lives in London. So it's very useful for me. Some twisters, videos.
Type.
So to create a really nice presentation is even better than
Prezi.
Yes, Prezi.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
I just I never created myself, but I saw a lot of presentations on Prezi. Yeah, they look really impressive.
Type into the box. Yeah, what are the ideas? So
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so I think Prezi looks really modern, and it may attract students' attention because it's really, I don't know, up.
Kind of advertising here. Veronica, are you here with us? I was just speaking about Pearson Books because I'm working for it and I'm using this. Yeah, and I don't have to invent anything. I'm sorry for not showing my face to you because I'm not ready. It was very.
You're hiding.
I'm hiding. Yes.
You're hiding and advertising Pearson Books. Okay.
Yeah, but I have to, and I want to because I'm eager to do it, and it's worthwhile doing this. So if you want, yeah, I've just said that Pearson declared giving free access to students and teachers for 60 days to the platforms. That's what I would like to tell you too. And we are now working hard because.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, your vivid discussions, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot to offer. I can show you what you have already inserted there, but you could see that. If you want to add something else, I think everyone would really appreciate it. So you can do it after we finish now. You can add something else, but even now there's a lot. So I can see that most of you have a lot of experience with that, and I'm really happy to see that. And it gives me hope that everything is going to be okay with you teaching online because you already have a collection of handy tools apart from the stuff that we discussed today. So now I'm just left some time for your question and answer, for our question and answer session part. If you have any further questions now, just several minutes for us to address them, maybe something else that is left. Yeah, please, now is the time if you want to ask. Yes, it's a good morning, dear all. That's all I can see now. Yes, okay. Classes were the last things. Yeah. Does Google Classroom have something like a chat? This was the last one, but I think I answered it. No, Google Classroom. Yes, there are like chats there. You can leave comments, and this is how you can communicate with students. There are such boxes there. Like maybe it's not a chat; it's more like a forum. You know, maybe like that. Okay. You can check it out there. Like you can leave comments to certain tasks, assignments, and that's how you communicate. Do Google Classroom, the side phone have the same functions? I think we asked this question. Yeah. Okay. Side and iPhone. No, I think they're a bit different. I don't know. For me, it's better using the laptop, but and you know, you can add things like attach files. I don't think you can do all of this from your phone. I mean, if you have those files, if you have a storage, you might do that, but I think it's more handy there. Google Hangouts is the chats in Google. Yes, you can do it in the format like in your, I think it's connected to Mail. You can do this in Mail, but I think Nastya meant in the Google Classroom inside of it. Yeah, like a forum. But yes, there are multiple options. In Google Hangouts, by the way, you can also deliver a lesson, a class. This happened to some of us in the past. Very, very long time ago, I did it, but it was a bit weird. Anyway, it can happen. Yeah. Okay, any other questions that you might have now? Okay, I like the last one. No other questions? Okay, good. While I'm waiting for more questions, the file with all of the stuff from today, yeah, to digest, oh geez. The file with everything from today with the links and maybe some additional information will be forwarded to you tonight or tomorrow morning daytime. Okay, I need to process things. If some of you want the recording, I don't know if you would like a recording of this, and then let me know via email, like respond to my email. And I really hope that some of this information was useful to you, even if a bit. I'm sorry if I talked about the things that you know very well, but there are different people here. That's why, you know. If we speak about those courses in Insta and all, I decided not to speak about this today because this is like the next step. Yeah, Insta and Facebook. I think it's going to be like a separate advanced mode of teaching online, but we can agree to meet again and I will show you around this because this is, yeah. Okay, recording. Yeah, if you have any other questions or requests or something, you've got my email. Last chance to ask me a question in the chat now. If not, thank you very much for taking part, for finding time. I wish you to be, again, like George. Don't freak out. Everything is going to be okay. Give it a try. And, don't force yourselves. If this tool is not working for you, there are multiple other ways. And like Skype, for example. I don't like Skype. For me, it's very slow. But maybe you will like it better. Try it out. Yeah, give it a try. Maybe it will work for you. Maybe WhatsApp will be your best choice. It all should, first of all, it should fit you and suit you, because if it does not, you won't feel okay, your students won't feel okay, it's going to be a mess, and we all need something to hang on to in the crazy times that are happening. So I thank you very much for your attention and your beautiful ideas and your interaction, active participation. I'm wishing you all to have a great day and good luck with everything that is going to happen online. Don't freak out. It's going to be fine, guys. Okay. Bye-bye. Switch it off. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.